Good morning, everybody. Sorry I'm a few minutes late. This is the day our cleaners come, so everything was a little whatever that piece of hair wants to do, huh? Who knows? So I assume everybody loved Jesus, and then he brought Mother Mary to join us. It was pretty cool. And have it become quite a day. Trying to find my list here for a minute. So simple. Here it is. I hope you've all been having a good week. Hopefully most of you have voted or know when you're going to vote, as our democracy needs us to be right on top of things. I don't know if you've ever heard that if you haven't studied the masters, you don't maybe know, but when the Constitution was meeting to have the final signing, Saint Germain had been a big part of that creation. For at first he attempted to have United States of Europe, and they didn't really want to go along with it. So then he came to America, and then it was down to this last day, and he was in the back. Most of them may not have seen him, but they sure heard him say, "Just sign it." And that's how our Constitution today got put into action. So we must all remember that Saint Germain is a very big part of our democracy, and watching over it and seeing that it will continue. So if that brings you somewhat to peace, that's good. I'm just writing people down so I can make a check only when you make a comment. All right. So today is Message Day. And I guess I'm no longer going to say with the angels, but from the higher experience of light, because it's kind of what happened on Monday, and I hope you all enjoyed them. Certainly, you can let me know your questions or tell me how you're doing, because as I remember, some of them were things for you to study with. And if you didn't realize yet that your path and developing is a lot of healing, there's 144,000 parts of you that must become 100% light. And understanding what a pure spirit would be like and how to act differently. And it's about thinking differently as your consciousness grows. So let's call in the Mother and Father and ask them to come and join us in all of our hearts as we reach out to the angels and the masters and any and all of those that are above heaven that are of pure light that wish to give any of you a message that is pertinent to where you are in life today. So we'll do our mantra. I am the soul. I am the light divine. I am love. I am will. I am fixed design. Take a breath. Good. So let's take a moment and say hello to everybody. Good morning, Carrie, world traveler. How are you doing? And Cavell and Barbara Ward and Christina and Kathy Marino and Joanna M. And everyone's requesting a message. Isn't that wonderful? So let's remember we do messages as a community. And there may be one that doesn't fit you at all, so you just let that go. But there may be some that are for you. And if your heart feels a flutter or you just have a knowingness, then more the merrier. Because remember, on a basic level, we are all one. It's just as we've been given free will, and for eons of time now, we've been doing generations of lifetimes. Certain things have been healed, certain things are still there, and everybody has a uniqueness in that way now. All right, so give me a few minutes and we'll start with Carrie. All right. So, for Carrie, world traveler, let there be a message that comes for her. So there is a seraphim angel that comes here for you, Carrie. And seraphim angels are those that sometimes we see portrayed as children, younger. They're definitely a smaller versus the very tall angelic beings. And this one that comes for you is of healing, and it is a violin that she plays. And just that she's coming for someone in your family, for you to be able to share her with. Someone in the stomach, abdomen area, and that she will play her violin to help them through sound, allow the distorted thought to shift, and to let go if the two of you work harmoniously to allow this gift to work for her. And it is a her. So I hope you can take this message and follow its intention. Many blessings to you, Carrie. We must always remember that as we give, so much more can be given to us, and our receiving opens up to receive more. Yeah. All right, so Cavell. All right, let's see what's coming for you. So I have a unicorn that shows itself up above the stage where usually angelic and the masters come. And it has a pink mane and tail and kind of a mixture of colors over the body of it. And she says to me that it was a star that kissed her, that gave her this gift of the unicorn. And it is true that her horn upon her head has magic powers. So what she wishes to do for you, Cavell, is to touch the two of your hands along with your heart. Now, it will follow the understanding that you have about magic. And that's what they will begin to resonate with. So I will remind you that for me, magic is the healing of God's light. You may have something else that comes to you. There is no have to. But this unicorn says that she will come often to see how your gift is working through you in alignment with that of the heavens. So, the magic of the unicorn in your heart and your hands. Many blessings, Cavell. And I see her shrink up to being a star, which will watch over you. All right. Thank you so much, Barbara Ward. I appreciate you and the giving that you give. So let's see what's in store for you here today. It's fascinating. The first thing I see is like a snow blizzard. And you are all bundled up and feeling lost. And yet you hold a strong faith that you know wherever it is you're meant to go and to be, the wind will guide you there. So as we walk up to a screen and it lifts itself, it is a different world. It is one of happiness and generosity, peace and harmony, health and well-being. And what you're offered is a platter of food as you are to sit in front of the fire to warm the parts of you who had turned cold in the difficult timing of the blizzard. But it is to remember and allow the foods that you eat from this profound space of harmony to bring that deep within the cellular structure of who you are, to create a different remembrance of that where you have been at times when there was harmony. And remember, you always bundle up and you always go back up and face the blizzard and know that it is within the experience of being lost that you truly find the greatest gifts. So this is your message today, to continue that which you've been doing and always allow those moments when you have the faith, the harmony, and understand giving, feed you into your happiness. Many blessings. Okay, very good. All right, Christina, good morning. Hope you're doing well. So for Christina, show me that which you wish to bring to her as a message. Mana Ishanamo. And there is an angel that comes down for you. And she wears a crystal clear scarf that has blue embroidery on it. And from that blue embroidery, when she reaches to stand in front of you, pops out into her hand a crystal dove. She wants you to remember it doesn't always have to be in the form that allows things to be real. For in a blink of the eye, this white dove will once again be an applique upon the scarf. So as she places the scarf around you, hold your hand out, and again, out comes the dove of peace and harmony. So she gives you this gift so that there never will be another time when you don't have an awareness of exactly where peace and harmony exists for you. It will always be in this beautiful sheer scarf that she has given to you with the beautiful blessing of a crystal dove. Many blessings, Christina. All right. Kathy. So right away, I have numbers coming to me. I'm going to go beyond that. Perhaps that means something to you. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they get faster and faster and faster. And I almost feel dizzy with all the numbers. So let me move beyond that and suggest for you to let your mind quiet itself. That's better. And let me see the message here that's truly hovering above you for me to tell you what it is. Very fascinating, for it is a blanket. It is I want to say a magic carpet, but those aren't the words that come. It's a magic blanket. It's something that you can wrap things in, and it will have it organized and become clear to you. So those original numbers that we saw, let's just take this beautiful blanket of a deep, deep blue, which will help support your willingness for whatever this is, and allow the blanket to pick it all up and to let it hold it for a moment as you become respectful of its action. And take a deep breath to create yourself becoming into a surrender. You all have to know that surrender is that only place which you can discover and own the answers of the truth. For other than surrender, then you are in your ego control, who will find many ways to confuse you and say, no, that's not the answer. So here we're wanting to support you by letting you understand that it is wrapped in the blue ray, in the ray of the will to do, and that you are being offered to deeply surrender and become rooted into the earth and centered and quiet of the mind. So that when you find yourself ready and prepared to open this blanket, you will have an understanding that reaches to that part of you that at times hold a higher consciousness and allow the brain to process it in the heart differently. Yes, this blanket is reusable. It isn't only for today and this moment with whatever these numbers are about. And there's not a sequence to them, but there is a message that I am told you understand. So for you to walk forward and to be in peace, let there be peace about these numbers and about the doing with them. And know that all things always end up the way they're meant to be. And we live every day knowing that we must accept it as what it is. and choose to live from our truth and our understanding, and be willing to continually take that next step. So what we see here with this beautiful blue blanket is it's becoming lighter. So what it's saying to me is you don't have to have question about when will it be time to unfold it. It will dissipate itself because it has given the willingness and the strength to maneuver whatever it is into a resolution always before you. And I have a monk that's also coming here and has his little thing lit with light, with incense, and he's blessing you and blessing the blanket. Yes, he's been with you before, and he heard this call and came also to remember you are not alone and to have faith in that which you believe. For Mother and Father are always there, waiting and watching and listening for you to have that which you perceivably need in your world. And at the same time, beginning to understand that you've been given everything you need. And continually added to. So, as together we grow in consciousness and we begin to see things differently, and as the blanket dissipates, let those numbers take form and let them have a clarity in the resolution they bring to you. And may you live in peace and harmony. And may you find happiness. Many blessings. Very powerful, very good. All right. Joanna. Good morning, Prime 3 and Michelle. Glad to see you're coming in. So let's go to Joanna and let the message that's for you in this moment to come through. All right. So as I close my eyes and mention your name, immediately I hear again the seraphim angels sing like a choir. And let your heart open where you can also hear Yadabhiketana Adapakishananatu. And those angels fly down the steps and they come before you. They have a great gusto to them, like they are excited to meet you and to be here for you, to support you. And you might be saying to yourself, why 5 seraphim angels for me that sing? What does that mean? What do I do? What are they bringing to me? And they begin to draw, you may call it painting, upon this wall. 5 pictures you see, and yet it is one. So it is to teach your focus of the mind that instead of seeing only one thing, that you can expand it to have it see multiple things and to bring about the understanding of the whole. And it's quite a gift to hold and to have. And they are excited for what they themselves don't know. In the abstract painting they grow, it becomes one of one piece. And I will tell you what I see, but it may not be what you see. But I see through the essence of 5 paintings upon the wall, one flower of a daisy. And yet none of the 5 knew what they were drawing. Food for contemplation, and how to make use of that in your world when you hear the singing of the seraphims. Excuse me. Yes. For if you only were receiving from number 1, you would never see the blossom of the daisy. You would see just the stem. And 2, 3, and 4 would also just be stems, but never contemplating that it all connected to the beautiful flowerhead that is in number 5. And yet number 5 itself would not teach you about the growing, about the evolution, about the seed which it all came from. So many today never see the wholeness. They accept and are enamored with just the piece that exists now. So for you, Joanna, and others, begin to see beyond that. And to not have to know what's next, but know there is a next, and another next, and another next, to where the becoming of the daisy flowerhead took on many pieces, many parts that were developed in perfect timing to become whole. Many blessings to you, Joanna. And Prime 3 again thanks us for all of our prayers. Much more than you know, Prime 3. So, let's see what your message here is today. Adabashikinamo. All right. I see you're wanting a message further down the sheet, so we will go here. I see an angel with the green light. Her wings are green. Her hands are green, and yet her heart resonates with a beautiful pink. And she comes to you, and she stands with her head bowed to show you the mirror of who you are. The feet have walked many journeys, many locations, many dimensions. And yet it is here that you are choosing to really learn about love and healing. That it is the thought, the expression, the action, and how that determines to be required, necessitated, or given. That is here for you on this day. Be gentle, not only with yourself, but those around you. And let you become deep in this consciousness within your heart of love. And understand how it is to allow healing to touch not only yours, but your brothers, your mothers, your family, everyone. And let it be simple, for God is simple. And let it be gentle, because Mother has such a gentle heart. And then finally let it be you, For you are growing. You are still stepping step by step on the journey to that greater awareness of the vessel that you hold as you are. Bring these actions more into your day in every way. Your gentleness, your kindness, and your love. And it will continue to guide you upon your next step as you radiate these gifts. Many blessings. And Michelle Blakely, good to see you. Okay, I'm going to take a look to see if you've asked for a message. And that is a yes. So we shall do it here. All right, message for Michelle. All right, Michelle. I see there is an angel that comes down for you. She's in a very soft lavender color, her wings, and she wears a scarf of the same. And she is, as many today are bringing a message of crystal. And for you, it is crystal that creates sound. So there are what we see in our world as chimes, but they are a very long, round chime that is of the deeper frequency. And as always with crystal, it is to be gentle with such. So they come to you placed appropriately as to not damage itself. But it is that you will learn which stroke is for the throat, which is for the abdomen, which is for the crown. And this is to support you at this time as you are raising the frequency of your chakras and allowing that sound to bring them into balance. Mm-hmm. It is not a sound of earth, it is a sound of the world of crystal that you've been to and lived before. So what you need to do is to go deep in a quiet space within you and remember how you were once taught to use this instrument that is brought to you here once again. So, many blessings to you, Michelle. Thank you for coming. Okay. All right. Kathy. Good. All right. Sorry, I was hearing something and I shouldn't be hearing anything out there, so I was trying to see what it was. All right, so I am here. We are here for Rhonda. All right. It's good to have you here, Rhonda. I appreciate you. And immediately, instead of an angel, divine animals come to you. And it is one, as how it is said in their language, a wee pony comes to you. And it's as if you reach and offer it an apple. For it is understanding with the wee animals that they are spiritually gifted and share their awareness of Jesus and all the gifts he holds and that he gives with others. So as I see you standing there with this wee pony, little lambs come up and a beautiful kitten. Many come that they are remembering you. So today, the heaven is using your comfortability with this experience of the wee animals to touch you with a great love and to remind you of a great love that you hold within you and the word gentleness. So it isn't that you have a need to be gentle to others, which will naturally come. It is the need you have to be gentle to yourself. And for this moment, these wee animals are so thrilled to be having the opportunity to be the ones to say hello. Remember who you are. Remember the love that you hold. Be gentle. Be loving. And be true. Many blessings to you. Very good. All right. All right, Carrie. Very good, Carrie. I thought maybe you would. Well, good morning, Marby. How are you doing? Okay, remember, Julie, if you want a message, you need to ask for it. Let me know you want one. You too, Marby. Oh, here's Marby's. Okay. Here we go. Blessings, blessings, blessings. So let it be to the one who truly knows. Blessings, blessings, blessings know to be to the one who truly knows. There is a costume you wear over the skin of this form of the human you see you've chosen to be worn. If you do, just begin to peek deep inside. Underneath the costume, you'll know exactly why. Why I come today and I say, Be the truth of you are, if to no one else but to you by far. So Marby, 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 yes, 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 yes. You are the truth. You are the light. You are who you are, deep under and below and above, within the light. Just grab a piece of the edge of the costume you see and let it unravel so that you can see. See what you've been hiding, what you've been afraid of, and it will reveal the love, the true love. Blessings, Marby. All right. Barbara Ward. She also resonated with hers. You're welcome, very welcome. Oh, if there's time, I would appreciate a message. I think I already gave you one when I saw you down below, so thank you. And Kathy, she understands her message. Her message was powerful. You're very welcome. Well, Julie Johnson, I am here, and it is still time. Oh, here's a Julie Johnson down here. Let me see what it says. All right. So, for Julie Johnson, thank you for coming. I appreciate your being present. So I see the happiest angel from far upon my left, and she's giggling and so happy that she's being able to come for you. You know, the orange color comes from that second chakra. But perhaps what most don't know is, while it is seen as the emotions and the lower perceptions of the personality, when it arises, it rises into creativity. And it is in this her excitement comes, from the paint you paint of that which you don't know where it comes from. So many colors, many wisps of the brush, many moves of the charcoal, the crayon. It's all a must. She wants you to give your hand to that which has been given long ago, from a long time ago. And in this moment, whatever has kept you from it, let it go, let it go, let it go. You may say to me, well, it's really not my thing. And I say, perhaps it's not the thing of who you think you are, but perhaps it's the thing of who you really are. Many blessings to you, Julie Johnson, and I want you to enjoy it because she just doesn't stop giggling with a beautiful orange scarf. And she's going to place it over your head, and maybe then you'll understand. Many blessings. All right. Rhoda says, well, thank you. Julie says, thank you. And it was up there before I was done. All right. I think we've completed our time here today. I know they're becoming quite different and perhaps a lesson on their way, but take time and contemplate. I think that second time this week, tomorrow is a conversation, but yet I don't know what it'll be. So if you have questions or want to know more about something, please let me know and we'll talk about it tomorrow. And It's very, very, very good. So remember before you leave to hit the like button. And that's so it goes through all the YouTube things it has to do, you know. And thank you for everybody for coming. I appreciate you. And and so Julie writes, oh my goodness, I've had the brush in my hands this weekend. Very meaningful. Very good. And you know what's very fascinating? I hardly know any of you people, but God knows you and the angels know you, and that's what's powerful. So many blessings. I will see you here tomorrow, hopefully at 11 and not 11:04. I apologize. Many blessings to you. Bye-bye.